Have you ever been in a situation where you know how you feel, but you don't know what to think about how you feel? Well, I think that for a lot of devotees is how they feel now about the situation in Israel. I know how I feel, but how, as devotees, are we meant to think about this? If you study what Srila Prabhupada said about war, he said the same thing about war as he did about famine, pestilence, epidemics, and so forth. He said that it's the nature of this world that these things will happen. Indeed, he said something quite interesting that I wasn't aware of until this morning. He said war is something that's been happening since time immemorial. And many times Prabhupada said there must be war. It's the nature of this world. When you allow people independence, there's always going to be some who are good people and some who are bad people. So we have chosen to come to a world in which people are free to do whatever they want. It doesn't mean Krishna approves of what they're doing, but he lets them do whatever they want. Inevitably, that creates conflict, that creates friction, and inevitably, there will be violence and there will be war. This is, you can say, what we signed up for. So if I go to prison and I say, I don't like what's going on here, I don't like the people here, well, I chose to go to prison, in a sense, by committing a crime. So what can I do? I'm stuck. So that's the idea. So obviously, as devotees, as any sane person, especially spiritual people, we feel horrible about what's going on in the war, what's happening to people. Are these people innocent? Do they deserve it? As devotees, our job is to do welfare for the world. So if people are suffering, it breaks our heart. We try to relieve the suffering. We don't think, well, too bad. You deserve it. No. When we see these things, we just feel like, I want to do something to make the world a little better. What can I do? I'm insignificant, but let me do something to spread Krishna consciousness in some way within my area of influence so that I can do something to make the world a little more Krishna conscious. Because if the world were more Krishna conscious, there would be more cooperation, there would be more love, there would be less violence and less suffering. That's the best we can do. We have to feel the pain at the same time. We can't become overcome by it and paralyzed by it. We have to continue. And we should never think, well, it's not happening in my country. It can happen anywhere at any time. We don't know.